In the heart of West Africa, a quiet storm is breathing, not in the crowds, but on the ground. In the red dust of Ouagadougou, in the silence of the village once forgotten, in the hands of workers laying brick under blazing sun, this is Burkina Faso, one of the poorest countries in the world, a nation long plagued by foreign interference, corruption, terror, and neglect. But something has changed. A new kind of leader has emerged, young, bold, and apologetic. Captain Ibrahim at just 34 years old, he became the youngest president on the planet. And he did not come to manage the crime. He came to build, to defend, to awaken. We has no tie. The rivers no polluted species. But his message is clear. Burkina Faso will rise. Not with charity, not with permission, but with purpose. This is not fair tale. It's a construction site. And these are 5 mega projects that are shaping Burkina Faso's future, brick by brick, dam by dam, tower by tower. This is not just about infrastructure, it's about independence and about what happens when Africa stops asking and starts building. There is no savior coming, no grand plan from the IMF, no blueprint from Paris or Washington. Only one truth remains. If Burkina Faso is to stand, it must be built by the hands of Burkinabe. And so, beneath the scorching sun, they are breathing, with cement and conviction, with sweat and sovereignty. This is not just a story of leader, it's a story of people rising finally. Solar revolution at Zagaturi. In the town of Zagaturi, just west of the capital, rows of solar panels stretch toward the horizon. This is no small experiment. It's West Africa's largest solar power plant. Before this, the grid was weak, powered mostly by imported fuel. Now, solar plant powers over 150 homes. And naturally, the expansion continues. More solar, more rural electrification, more power in Burkinabe hands. Because you can't develop in the dark. And this president knows it. But that's just the beginning. Plans are underway to connect even the most remote villages, using mini grids, local engineers, and community labor. This isn't just about power, it's about potential. The power to read at night, to refrigerate medicine, to run businesses that were impossible before. And it's all being done with local talent, trained under government-backed programs. Because when your people write their own homes, they begin to believe in their own power. Tambao awakens. For years, the Tambao mine sat in silence. Buried beneath red earth was one of the world's richest manganese deposits. Foreign companies wanted it. These were made, then broken. But under Traore, Tambao is being reactivated, not for foreign profits, but for national development. The government is building the infrastructure to move the manganese, new roads, leylands, and logistics centers, because minerals should not leave Africa as logs, and Tambao could fund schools, hospitals, and entire industries. If it's done right, that's the Traore doctrine: control your resources or be controlled by them. And the plan doesn't stop there. Burkina Faso is exporting value-add opportunities, refining, processing, manufacturing. Instead of exporting raw manganese, they aim to export components, batteries, alloys, and tools. This is how we tie natural wealth into the national strength. With Tambao, the question isn't just how much, it's for whom. The Samenden Dam Project. In a country where drought still features, water is wealth. The Samenden Dam, now under expansion, promises over 1 billion cubic meters of water storage. That means irrigation, that means agriculture, that means food grown in Burkina Faso, for Burkina Faso. No more dependence on food aid, no more baking. It's about dignity and about feeding the revolution with lies, not rhetoric. Under Traore, water flows toward the people, not away from them. With this project, thousands of hectares of arable land are being brought to life. New irrigation canals, reservoirs, training for farmers in modern techniques, and the most important, ownership. These lands don't belong to corporation, they belong to cooperatives, villagers, women groups, local entrepreneurs, because water is not just resource, it's light. Ouagadougou Industrial Hub. Look west of Ouagadougou. You all see cranes, concrete noise, the sound of jobs being born. Ouagadougou is being transformed into an industrial hub of city of factories, storage deposits, training centers. Not just for Burkina Faso, but for all West Africa. Traore's vision is clear. Africa must manufacture, not just consume. The goal? To create 1 million jobs by 2030 for welders, for engineers, for the sons and daughters of farmers who have never stepped inside a factory before, because your independence is economic. This hub isn't imported. It's designed with local architects, built by Burkinabe hands, financed by public funds and trust partners in the south. Here, education meets enterprise. Vocational schools are being linked directly to factory needs. Graduates work out of classrooms and into production lines. This is not a city of luxury. It's a city of labor, of transformation, of dignity. Military factories and sovereignty. Most leaders separate development from defense. But Traore sees them as one. That's why he's building local arms manufacturing, not to fuel a war, but to stop dependence. No more begging for bullets, no more waiting for friends to approve weapons deals. The Burkina Faso Defense Industrial Complex will build for self-protection and for jobs. Because a nation that can defend itself can develop. And Traore knows if you want peace, build strength. These factories will create modern weapons. They will create skilled jobs, precision machining, and engineering. And they will be linked to universities, because knowledge is a form of defense too. This isn't about militarizing the country, it's about removing the rich. When you control the security, you control your future. This isn't just concrete or steel or electricity. This is a movement to put Burkinabe hands back on Burkinabe soil, to stop the brain drain, to start the blueprint for real sovereignty growth. Not loans, not aid, not lectures from the West, but labor. From the ground up. Traore doesn't post about it, he built it. His projects are just meant to impress. They mean to endure. This is not Africa the world shows on TV. This is the Africa that prayed when no one's watching. So the next time they ask you what's happening to Burkina Faso, tell them a revolution with blueprints, with farmers, with hope, and with a captain who'd say to breathe instead of bow. These are not just mega projects, they are mega declarations. The Burkina Faso begins with its people. That Africa can rise without permission. That soldier with a vision can be more than a warrior. He can be a breeder. And when the dust settles, what's left standing won't be ruins, but a public reborn. This is Boku speaking. If you found this helpful, please click on the like. See you. Cheers.